What's up, everybody? This is Bruce, aka Geektacular, and you are watching Instant Gratification on Geektacular.TV.
New and improved Instant Gratification
2.0. I guess we'll talk about that a little bit in a second, but as you all know, my co-host, Mr. Just Nathan, say hi.
Hi. Do you know there's 24,955,189 people on Skype right now? I find that difficult to believe.
That is way too many people, actually.
Also, I may be easily distracted. Sorry. Let's continue.
So, anyway, what we've done is we're going to kind of retool the show a little bit.
Try out a new format.
Yeah, a little bit of formatting change. So in the past, we've done whole movie reviews. So each episode would be one whole movie, and then we would discuss it and all that kind of stuff. So we're gonna switch it up a little bit just to make it a little bit more exciting, a little more interesting. We're actually each going to pick some kind of streaming content from the internet, probably that we've seen that week that we thought was cool or something like that, that we wanted to share with people. And then we're both going to throw one out there each week. We'll put links to it in the annotations of the video and also in the description. Mm-hmm. And we'll basically just kind of talk about it, about why we think it's cool, what each other thinks about the content. It could be a video or maybe audio or basically anything really that you can stream online.
Anything that we saw that gave us a little bit of instant gratification.
Yeah, exactly. And I think this will be good because it's even more instant than the old instant gratification.
Well, and maybe what that'll mean is that, you know, it's not necessarily even a weekly format. It's just once we both have something we want to show each other, we'll do a quick show and throw them up there.
Yeah, yeah. Great. And I think it'll be really good because, I mean, we both are online a lot. So we see a lot of crazy, weird, cool stuff.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So I think this will give people more instant gratification.
Oh, dude, I should show... Oh, never mind. I'm getting off topic. We spent, like an hour after the last episode that we recorded, and I was showing you that MIA video and then all those videos of the Saudi Arabian drifting. That was amazing. Anyway.
You have to have a drifting compilation, maybe, one episode.
Yes, because we know so much about cars. I think that's key for us. Is to
We're renaming the show Drifting Gratification. It's going to be all about drifting.
We just all be like this. Anyway, yeah.
That's debuting right with our... No, that's debuting with our new J-pop show later on, so...
K-pop.
Oh, sorry. Not even J-pop. K-pop.
K-pop is the new J-pop. That's right. Just keep
My
that
bad.
Mind.
Sorry, internets.
Don't get the hate mail coming to us already. All right. So, do you want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay, sure.
And like I said, we'll try to throw the links in the video and also in the description. So if you want to watch either of these, you'll be able to find the links in both spots. But for this week, my video is actually a clip. It's about 5 or 6 minutes.
7 minutes and 40 seconds.
Oh, there you go.
I just watched it, so that's the only reason I know. It's not an indictment of the piece. I just watched it. So.
But yes, it's actually a clip that I saw recently from somewhere. I don't remember where I saw it originally, but it's a clip from Rob Dyrdek's Fantasy Factory from one of the newer episodes, and it's actually a short play that I believe I actually haven't seen the episode. I've only seen the play, which is what this clip is of. It's the entire play, so it's only a few minutes, but I think he does it for his cousin Drama's birthday.
Right, it's his 25th birthday.
Yeah. So it's called Livin' It. It's I saw it and I thought it was awesome.
Well, so why did you pick this to show us as our very first sort of shorter clip on instant gratification.
I don't know. I thought it was a good self-contained clip. I thought it was really like I laughed out loud when I saw it. I thought it was really funny. Rarely have I seen online like 5-minute play format of anything. So I thought it was interesting. I mean, I think Rob Dyrdek's a pretty funny guy just in general. So the thought of him putting on a short play is amusing in itself. And then I saw it and I was like, I've got to use this one. It's fun.
So, yeah. So I watched the video, and what I realized is a couple of things. One is that I haven't had cable in quite a while, so I'm shocked that he still has a show.
Okay, that is slightly surprising. I'll give you that.
No, and I'm not saying necessarily bad. I mean, as you said, there's a personality there. I'm certain there's an audience who enjoys watching him for years and years and years. That's fine. I think the thing that really got me about it, though, was the fact that I haven't watched any of his Fantasy Factory shows. I think I watched Robin Big back in the day some, and I didn't need to know anything else. It's like a soap opera. It's like you can take 10 years off of a soap opera. You come back, all the same characters are there. They're talking about the same stuff. Like, they're referencing the stuff from the original show. I didn't need to know anything else. It's like I went into a time capsule and went back in time 7 years to the original show, or however long ago that was. I don't know.
It was a while ago.
So, I mean, it was cute. It was worth my time to watch. I thought I was going to watch 2 minutes of it and go, okay, I got it. I'm done. Thank you. But I actually watched pretty much the whole thing. I did enjoy it. Now, it was excellent. All the familiar people were there, and they seemed like they were having fun. So.
I thought it was pretty good. I actually haven't. I watched a few episodes of the very first season of Fantasy Factory, and I did watch Robin Big, and pretty much in its entirety, which was the far superior show, if you ask.
Well, I was going to say, I don't think I could do a whole episode.
Yeah.
Of these, or I wouldn't want to necessarily.
It's essentially the same, except less big, and they have a warehouse. That's about it.
I mean, I like him in short form. I love the commercial where he's kick flipping the giant skateboard in the car. Have you seen that one?
Yeah.
Little things like that are really kind of fun and neat, and he has good ideas. But I think it's like some writers where they just really don't work in a long form. And for him, a long form maybe 20 minutes. I don't know. But 7 minutes 40 worked for me.
I will say that I did see. He had, I don't know if the show's still on the air, but he had a third show at one point.
Oh, good Lord.
And it was actually a show where they watched internet videos of like fails and they like made fun of it. It was like him and a couple other skateboarders.
Next week on Geektacular.TV, Rob Dyrdek's 18th show.
I saw like 15 minutes of like the first
I want to talk about me and sing in kind of fake R&B voice. Anyway.
Yeah, he's good in short doses, but whatever that attempt was, I don't even remember what the show was called. No good. This very funny. I recommend it.
And I think that the internet gives us the option to have people who are really funny for a couple of minutes and then can go away.
See, that's another benefit of this format, is that you can get those priceless small gems that are out there without needing a big 2-hour, big budget production. We can cover some of the more viral, possibly, maybe some of the more smaller budget, smaller independent
Right.
things.
And I think sometimes what the internet can be great for is sort of get you excited about something or give you a little taste of something that you might not see otherwise. And that's kind of my pick this week. My excitement this week was that we got some video, albeit, handheld video, from Austin, Texas, of At the Drive-In's first reunion show. Now, Bruce, I don't know if you've listened much to At the Drive-In in the past.
I do. I have one At the Drive-In album, actually, I believe. I have not listened to it in a very long time, but I am familiar with them.
But I was a big fan of At the Drive-In. I like some of the Mars Volta stuff, it gets a little too prog rocky at times or sort of spaced out and whatever.
How many Mars
But
Volta guys are in at the drive-in?
most of them.
Most of them.
I mean, basically, At the Drive-In was together, and then when they broke up, a bunch of them became Mars Volta, and a bunch of them became Sparta, I think was the other band. It was not good. I mean, it was okay, but it wasn't. I had one of their albums, and that was all right, but it wasn't anything spectacular.
Right.
But most of the guys went to Mars Volta.
Gotcha.
The main person that you'd see, like when you watch the video, the white guy who's playing guitar and singing on occasion, or yelling, or whatever you want to call it, he was the one who broke off and formed Sparta, and I think somebody else in the band went with him. But yeah, I mean, the lead singer, the lead guitarist, and I believe the drummer, at least, all were in Mars Volta, and still are. That hasn't been something that's stopped. They just had an album come out recently.
Right.
But this is an open-ended reunion, they call it. They just enjoy playing together. They're happy to be back together. They're doing a North American tour, and I hope to God they show up around here, because I will definitely want to go see them.
See, that's the right kind of reunion. That's not like screwing everybody over. Like, we're getting back together for one tour, and you got to pay like $300 a ticket to come see us. Like, and then we're quitting forever. Like, it's not that one of those kinds of reunions.
Right. And there's a few different clips that are out there. The one that we're linking to is for a song called Enfilade, or Enfilade, or I may be pronouncing it wrong. Anywho, it's a very good video, and I think well worth the watch. The sound quality is actually very decent for being a fan video.
Yeah,
as well.
I was actually surprised.
And just hearing them do it live and hearing the crowd react, because there's sort of a call and response section that you don't really think of as a call and response section until you hear them do it, do the chorus with a group of people. And then the part that I always used to sing in the car back to them is the part that the crowd is too, and it's great.
You were doing it right all along.
I was doing it right all along. So I was very excited about this. I thought this was probably the most fun that I had on a clip or something like that this week.
Yeah, after seeing it, it made me want to go back and listen to some At the Drive-In again.
All right.
Like I said, I'm not intimately familiar. I'm probably more familiar with Mars Volta than I am At the Drive-In. But now it makes me kind of want to go back and hear some of the stuff that I never heard. I don't know if I've heard that song specifically ever. I don't know if I've heard. Is it similar to the studio version?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, similar. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard it.
Interestingly enough, if I recall correctly, At the Drive-In were the first band to be signed to the Beastie Boys record label.
Really?
Crown Royal Records, yeah.
I did not know that either.
Odd little thing. But yeah, what can you do? I enjoyed, but yeah, that was my favorite part of the week. Oddly MTV-centric.
Huh, that is true.
Well, I mean, the first At the Drive-In video I ever watched was on MTV, and then you had Rob Dyrdek stuff. God, yeah, that's strange.
Well, that was back when MTV had M and V in the MTV.
Yeah. And to be fair, it might have been MTV2.
That's actually more probable. I think I've watched. I don't know. Was Robin big on MTV or MTV2?
I don't know.
They used to sing.
When I was like when At the Drive-Ins, when the album came out that had One Arm Scissor on it, that was their biggest song. You know, they MTV2 was still pretty much playing videos exclusively.
Right.
MTV had definitely moved to the reality kind of television format, but MTV2 was still, you know, they'd show like Beavis and Butthead and Daria every once in a while, and then you'd get mostly videos. So,
yeah, I think I've actually watched way more MTV2 ever than I ever watched of MTV. I don't even know what channels they are on my cable now. I
was going to say, I've been without cable for so long now, it's not something that I miss. But again, it's kind of cool to see interesting parts here and there, and I read about the At the Drive-In reunion on a couple of different music blogs, so, you know, it's something you can still kind of keep track of if you're interested in the M part of all that. there are plenty of places to still do that. Again, one of the nice things about the internet is you get that little bit of instant gratification watching videos, watching
Ah.
fan vids, whatever it is.
Get a little bit of instant
Yeah,
gratification.
there you
I
go.
saw what you did there.
Thank you, sir.
So yeah, I think that about wraps it up for tonight. But yeah, like you said, this might be like a multi-time a week thing, once a
We'll
week.
see. I mean, yeah, we'll play it by ear, but I think anytime we have some good stuff that we want to show you, we'll come back and do it again.
Yeah, the more the merrier, they say.
Yep, I'm with you.
So yeah, thanks for tuning in to the new and improved instant gratification. I'm Bruce, and that's Nathan, and we'll see you next time.